Mary Molly Show! I'm Mary. I'm Molly. Let's go!
Bobby was just old enough to have an erector set of his own. He had been given one for his birthday a few weeks before and was now struggling to make up one of the patterns in the book. It was rather a difficult task for him, for his chubby fingers were so small they couldn't pick up the screws easily. But he was working away with much patience and determination. While Bobby and his erector set were scrawled out all over the dining table, Mama was in the kitchen washing up the dishes after supper. After a while, she heard someone talking in the other room, and she knew no one else was in the house except Bobby. She stopped her work to listen. "There's nothing in it. There's nothing in it. I knew there was nothing in it." Mama left the sink and peeped through the crack of the dining room door. To her astonishment, she saw Bobby just getting up off his knees and heard him saying again to himself, "There's nothing in it." Wondering what he meant, she went into the dining room. "Nothing in what?" "In prayer." "Bobby dear, what do you mean?" "I asked God to help me make this thing go right, and He hasn't done it." Mama would have liked to smile, but she dared not. This was too serious a matter. "Well, darling, sometimes God doesn't answer prayers immediately. Some people have to wait long time for their prayers to be answered, but He always answers them sometime, somehow." Bobby grunted as though he did not agree with this explanation of the ways of God. "Perhaps, darling, you have done enough for tonight. Why not leave it till morning and go to bed now? Maybe it'll be easier then for you." Bobby, who was really very tired, thought this was not such a bad idea, and putting all the pieces back into the box, he went upstairs to bed. He said his prayers as usual, and although he had announced so definitely that there was nothing in it, he asked God once more to help him fix his erector in the morning. When he had gone to sleep, Mama had a happy thought. She had never worked with an erector set in her life, but she got it out and started to carry on with the job Bobby had begun. Never had her fingers felt so clumsy as when she tried to get the little nuts to fit on the bolts. And more than once, she hurt her fingers with the screwdriver. Slowly but surely, however, the pieces went together. Mama began to get really interested and to wonder why she had not become an engineer instead of a mother. At last, the toy was finished, and with pride and great care, Mama carried it upstairs and placed it where Bobby could see it just as soon as he would wake up in the morning. Morning came, and Bobby, opening his eyes, and shrieked with delight, "Look! Look! Mama! See, God did answer my prayer after all." "Yes, isn't that wonderful?" Bobby looked thoughtful for a moment. "I wonder, Mama, did you put this together?" "Why, yes. I did it last night after you had gone to sleep. Then it wasn't God after all. Oh yes, it was. Because, you see, He made me think about doing it. And He helped me such a lot too. Oh. Anyway, God has so many boys to care for that He sometimes lets their mamas help Him to answer their prayers. Thank you, friends, so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this story and were encouraged.
That God does answer prayer, sometimes not in our time, but His time, because His time is always best.
Amen.
And if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do that now. Click that bell so you can receive immediate notification every time we post a new video.
And tune in next time for an amazing story.
Bye!